Alright, so quick little how to build Seven Nation Army in Fortnite. Um, yeah, so the way I did it, I went on to YouTube, found how to play Seven Nation Army on the piano easy, and I don't know anything about music, so I had to uh, basically translate it myself. The video I found didn't show the keys, the letters on the keys, for lack of a better term, what notes they were on the keys. So what I did is I went into my prefabs, grabbed the keyboard out, even though I wasn't planning on using it, just because it tells me what keys are what. So then when I threw that down, watched the video, figured out which key was what, and then pulled those keys off of here. So I would kind of skip that step because you don't want to watch that, I'm sure. But basically, we need E, G, D, C, and B for the bass line. Now, I'm sure you guys know there's no A sharp up here, so that definitely affects what songs you can and can't do, and you only have 2 octaves. So you got to figure out what octave you want to be in. Basically this, because we have a B in there that drops down from everything else, this is our lowest B, because that's, you know, we don't have an octave below. If we went down one more octave, maybe we could do it in even a lower bass line, but anyhow. So we're going to grab an E. By the way, for this, you're going to want to turn your grid snap to 16, and you're going to want to turn off your drops. I mean, drops doesn't really matter because they're not going any further anyway, but if you're building this not on a flat surface, then you're going to want to change your drop setting to, otherwise it might drop through your floor or make it more difficult. But anyhow, so we're going to start on our E. Basically, yeah. So we got our E. We'll just pull all the pieces off. Where are we at? And G. We know we're going to need the G. We're going to need a D, C, and B. So there's our D. I kind of just get them situated into the right order and then fine-tune them from there. Which, you know, we're skipping a little bit of work. For me, I don't know anything about music, except how to listen to it and what I like and what I don't like. I don't know how to read music. I don't know how to write music. I don't know, you know, any of that. So, what did we just grab? We just grabbed the C, so we need the D. So I end up kind of trial and error. Just got the stuff, I wrote it down on a piece of paper, what order they go in, and then I kind of listen to it and try and figure out, you know, count my beats and try and figure out where those land by counting those beats, usually kind of tapping on my leg and listening along to the song or whatever it may be. But alright, so then we still need our B. Where are we at? There it is. Alright, so now when I did this, I took them down for the looks, but what I would do is count off every 8 squares, or every 4 squares, I mean, by just building one of these, just building a wall. And that way I'd kind of be able to have a visual representation of where those beats are going to fall. But anyhow, so for this one, we're on our grid snap 16. We've got, it's E, E, G, E, D, C, B. So we need that E twice, and that's going to snap in one step on a 16 grid, one step into that. Let's get this guy in order. And then we're gonna skip 2 steps there, and then 1 step, 1 step. I believe it's 2 steps and then the B. But I'd made this several days ago, so I don't remember exactly, but we'll run it. Oh, we don't need that other D right now. We'll run that again. And there you have it. There's the bass line for it. That D, the extra D is, there's a change up. Basically, there's 7 notes that repeats for a while, and then when you get into the chorus, it goes every other with the 7-note bass line and the 8-note bass line. So after you set this up twice, then you're gonna have your drums kick in, your bass drum kick in, which is that's our crash, so our bass drum's the other D. Yeah, and then that's gonna kick in basically on the 1st and 3rd square. So we're gonna, oh shoot. Why is that being difficult? It's probably something I did wrong, to be fair, but alright, grid snap. There we go. Alright. So once that, well, we'll just go ahead and do it actually. Let's go. Yeah, so once you get the bass line down, once you figure out what order everything goes in, it's pretty easy, because then you're just copying. Right, so we're going to run that bass line twice. Bear with me, sorry. And there's D again. So we got B. We know we got to snap that one in 1 step, and then we've got the E coming out again. We went 2 steps on that, and then our D is 1 step. Our C should be hitting on this line on a 1 step. After that, from the 16 lock, then grab our B again. Alright, then after you run that twice is when you're that's when your bass drum starts kicking in on the next one, right? So we're gonna tilt that once, and we're going to just line it up right here, and that's going to be on your basically 1st and 3rd square. You could switch to a 4 lock if you wanted to, but I mean, you can just kind of eyeball where that's going to be, so you're leaving enough spot for a whole tile to fit between the two, right? And then you're just going to take that down forever, it feels like. For a while. Alright, so that'll get us. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So then we can run that with our bass line kicked in. Our bass drum kicked in, sorry. So we're just going to repeat that again. Go E. this one's going to be a step in. And we can grab that guy. Now it's tough, and I get a lot of people commenting and telling me that things are in the wrong order. They might be. I ran it a million times trying to, you know, adjusting it like one square at a time till it sounded right to me. If somebody's out there that knows a lot about music can tell me what I'm doing wrong or where it's wrong, that'd be great. I get people trying to tell me it's wrong but can't tell me where or why, so I have a hard time believing that it's actually wrong. It's just your music notes on here. Am I doing? No, I'm missing something here. Okay. That's there. That's gonna be there, and I'm missing another E. There we go. Alright, so we can run that again. And you get an idea what it sounds like with the bass drum kicking in. And then I'll just show you the last part of the bass line. If you guys want, let me know if you want me to do a tutorial on the lyrics. That part's really hard, and I'll be worse at explaining it than I am at explaining this. So, but if you guys want me to do it, I'll do it. Anything for my fans. But I appreciate all the interest in my video. Hopefully you guys subscribe to my channel, check out some more stuff I'm working on. I got things in the work. I'm going to do some kind of simple how-to videos of little things to build with your friends. I got a little jousting tournament I'm going to I had some fun with that I'm going to show how to build. Super easy, like 20-minute build that you can build with your friends. So now I'll show you the edit, like the different part, how the bass line goes when it's in the chorus and you're alternating with the 8-note bass line, basically. So it's nearly the same thing, it just changes up a little bit towards the end. So we got our where are we at? E. Did I just do that again? I haven't finished my morning coffee. Oh no, that is it. Okay. Then we know we're 1 here, and then we know we got our D again. So our E is gonna skip 2, repeat. D, skip 1, repeat. We got our C. Basically, we're getting an extra D in before that final B. I think I had the D right. I need the C. Sorry. I appreciate your patience if you've made it this far into the video. So then we're gonna still just skip 1, and then skip 1 again, and then our B comes up, right? Oh, we lost a B. We're missing a B over here. That's okay. And again, our B. So we know that's going to be, you know, the B's going to fall in the last square before that. That's why I use those to line up. That's why when I come back, I can kind of double check myself visually real quick. But okay, let's run this again. You'll see where we're at. That's pain in the butt with this. Oh, I did screw it up, that's why. Sorry. Thanks for your patience again. What did I do? Yeah, that's right. It's one of the... It's in beta. I'm blaming that. So yeah, the other room. And then of course you got... That goes up to there. And then... So we're using the... D, E, and D are the things you need for your drum kit. So we got, where are we at? Not that E, it's going to be, there we go. So then, once it becomes time to add in your snare drum, that's going to go on every other one too. So you're going to go on every other one too. I don't think I've had anything every other one so far. Again, thanks for your patience. Sorry, I'm terrible at explaining things, but a lot of people were asking for me to do a video like this. So here you go. Alright. Then we've got one more thing, I guess, to show you. I didn't write this down. I believe it was G and A. And not that high. So we're going to take our G. And then this is the other part in the song. You'll know it when you hear it. Where are we at here? We're going to go... G goes 8 times. Not. This is actually maybe it. Maybe I should just be using drop. Anyhow, so you guys know, if you're that new to this, what drop does is make it so that falls as opposed to turning it off where it'll stay where I put it. So, like I said, but if you're building this up on a ramp or something, then you're not going to want to do that. But anyhow, it's G for 8 times. So that'll be 2 squares wide. Again, if we put our visual marker up over here. G a bunch of times, A a bunch of times. What do we got going on? Oh, I got collision. You want to turn... Nah, shoot. You want to turn your collision off too, because that'll make it so they can overlap with each other if they need to. Alright. So, take this in again. Take that down. You're going to have, in this part, you're going to have your snare drum as well. It should still play there. Obviously, you kind of want to have it tidied up and looking pretty, but and then you're going to have a crash cymbal here as well, which is our other D on the drum kit. I don't know my alphabetical order. Alright, so sometimes you'll see that where that line shows back up, or maybe I never turned it off. But we're going to turn our drop off. I think I didn't turn it off, and that's why those were trying to drop. But anyhow, then the crash cymbal for this part goes every time. So we're going to put that. This is the part where having a niece that plays Fortnite and is down to straighten everything up for you is really nice. Special thanks again to Jessie Saab G for helping her uncle out. And basically I'd get everything lined up with where it needs to be to play the notes at the right time, then she'd come back and make it look pretty, which was really handy. So yeah, get a friend that's okay with doing monotonous stuff, or a niece. It's really nice. So now we'll run, this section, and you obviously can piece together where, listen to the song and put these different things in the order they need to be in. If you guys really want me to, I can, obviously hesitant, but I can come back and show you how to do the lyrics. That was the hardest part. This will be enough to impress your friends. The lyrics are tough, and pulling a bunch of different notes and stuff, I'd probably, if I'm going to do it, just walk you through. I'm not going to grab them all and rebuild it like I did here. But anyhow, let's go ahead and run this. So yeah, those were a little too far away. That one wouldn't play on me, but you get the gist. That's the basic build, and then you got to straighten it up, make sure everything's close enough that when you're running this, it's gonna respond to it. Like this one here is not, so you can just kind of bring it a step closer. And my drop on again. There you go. All right, well, that's the basics of it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, watch for some more content. Comment, let me know if you want more information as far as lyrics and stuff like that. If enough people want me to do it, I'll go ahead and do it. I'd kind of rather not. I got some other stuff I'd rather be working on, some new songs and stuff. So, alright, well, yeah, stay tuned. I hope you guys make it to see my next songs. Hope this was helpful, and you guys can put it to good use. Thanks for your time.